Let them think about that. When they actually watch you and they wonder how it is that everything that, was supposed to be yours is just magically coming into your lap. You've got folks that are very perplexed by your energy. Some of y'all, you see, they're very perplexed by your energy because they're wondering how it is that, regardless of what they tried and how they tried to take away something so precious from you. And that thing that is precious could be your sanity. It could be your identity. It could be your spiritual, like your power. Like they thought that they could take this from you. And they're perplexed because they're like, wait a minute, I thought I did X, Y, and Z. How is it that this person is still able to hold it together after all that ish that they did? You are some sort of like people are really wowed by your abilities. And part of it is because they're functioning on the 3D level. They're not able to really get it because they think that, A plus B equals C squared. And then your spirit guides are saying, wait a minute, but if you alchemize and you put a different element in that, sometimes A plus B doesn't equal C squared. A plus B can equal something else depending on how you alchemize. See, that's the kind of math that's not mathing to them. Because when you're functioning, listen, I'm just going. 10 of Pentacles. This is your inheritance. This is what is rightfully yours that is coming towards you. Okay? And your spirit guides are saying, ain't nothing, ain't nothing they can do to block this. They tried. They can't. It's like, oh, you thought, nope. Okay. 111, Ashe. That is confirmation for y'all. Some of y'all could be seeing 111 quite a bit. You could be seeing 111 quite a bit. These energies. Oh, look at you. This just flew out. Your ancestors are all over this too, honey. Okay. Death and rebirth and 10 of Pentacles. Y'all, some about Scorpio season. Like this card, this energy always seems to like be popping out like popcorn during Scorpio season. You get to know that your ancestors, okay, the spirit realm, the veil is thin. It's like your spirit guides are right there. And they just, or some of you, they're right there. They're on your left or they're on your right. And they're just waiting for you to know that they are your roots. Okay? They are the reason why you are so strong. The reason why you've been able to manifest and you are so protected. You've been able to keep what is yours. Never forget that. That's part of the reason why. Okay? Your spirit guides, your ancestors, they're right there. Okay? They're right there. And I'm getting this energy that they are here to assure that there's a level of permanence to your stability and your security. Okay, permanence meaning, for some of y'all, like, take it as it resonates. That term permanence may mean different things for many of you. Permanence means like permanent. It can't be taken. It can't be stolen. You can't be cheated out of. Like, they could try. Like, it's there. It's, okay, this is your roots. Okay, this is, for many of you, this is what you're going to use as the basis to build your roots. Okay, to build yourself from whatever roots, the ground up, whatever that means. Some of y'all take it as it resonates because you already know what it means for many of you. Your roots are being planted. Okay, your roots are, it's like something's taking root. All right? That's what your spirit guides are saying. Something is taking root. And it's like once it takes root, like how many folks you know can take a whole how many folks you know can take a whole baobab tree? And I'm taking one of the strongest ones out there. The baobab tree, the piemapu. How many of y'all know anyone that could take a baobab tree and pluck it from the ground just like that? Because the baobab tree it's not only got strong roots, it's got spirits that live within it. Now, y'all who know about the baobab tree, regardless of where you're from, you know about them trees. They're not just, grounded in strong roots. They are grounded in the spirits that live within them. That's you. You have spirits, energies, ancestors that are so grounded and rooted in you that unless somebody takes some sort of like machine, tractor, trailer, some sort of like, technological device, it will be hard for anyone to pluck you from the ground, how grounded you are, where you are, your stability. It will be hard for anyone to do that. They will try, some of them. What some folks don't know though is like, depending on where you go now, it's not every baobab tree that you can mess with. Some of these baobab trees you try and cut, literally it is your life that you gonna cut short. It's not every baobab tree that you can cut. Some of these baobab trees in Haitian Creole, in Haitian we say pieboyo gemet. The trees, they have see, not everything that is said in Haitian could be said in English. The trees, they have how do you say, they have ownership, or they're under watch. They're see, some things you say in Haitian, it's challenging to say it in English, because English and Haitian, two different things. Like spirit, like if y'all don't know, Haitian is definitely an elevated like language. It's a 5D language for real. Because it's not just it's got so much that you can't even, if you try to explain it, it will be challenging too. So and the easiest way that I can say that is, you as the baobab tree, you have your roots planted firmly, okay, in your knowing. You have your roots planted firmly in your spirituality, in your ancestry, in your culture, okay? It would be very challenging for anyone to take you and uproot you, because wherever you are, it's exactly where you're supposed to be. And you didn't just get there on your own. You were placed there. Okay? The universe and the cosmos orchestrated this thing to make sure that you are exactly where you're supposed to be. So them folks that tried to, pull the rug from under your feet, and they thought that they could just, okay. So remember that you are this strong baobab whose roots are planted in your ancestors. They live in you. Okay? And it's like the more connected you are with these ancestors, the stronger it is your roots are. Okay? It's some trees, their roots go so deep, no one can find them. They can't find them. Okay? So remember your ancestors. Planted by the rivers of the waters. I like that, Glenn. I like that. Yes. I like that. The tree that is planted by the waters, that receives continual nourishment, okay, from the water, from the earth, only becomes stronger. They become stronger. Those roots become stronger. And that is for real, for real. Okay. And this is why you are showing up. Okay, I get it. That's why this card was just like popping out of nowhere. That's why you're showing up as resilient. They tried to uproot you. They tried to uproot you, not knowing that your roots run deeper than they could ever imagine. And this is the roots that you have that are connected to your ancestors. Remember your ancestors, especially right now. Especially right now, this energy, you know, Scorpio season is about death and rebirth. It's about connecting with your ancestors. Like, it is really, truly a time to harness that energy. Okay? Harness that energy. It is an optimal time to do that. Connect with your ancestors. Because you already see where your resilience comes from. That's why this showed up. Your spirit guides are saying this is where your resilience comes from. Okay, so I'm gonna take a couple of okay, I will answer this question. Okay, you said JS. I'm not sure how to pronounce the name. JSWAGG. You said, how can you connect and honor your ancestors? That's a really good question. How do you connect with your ancestors? First and foremost, part of connecting with your ancestors is to know where you come from. Know your roots. Okay? There's a saying that, you know, a people without a past is doomed to repeat it, or it's going to be challenging for you to know where you're going if you don't know where you come from. You know, talk to the people in your family. If you haven't done that before, speak to whoever it is that is like generations older than you, and talk to them. Find out about the practices, the things, you know, their spiritual practices. Find out about the foods that they used to eat. Some people really underestimate how eating certain foods can actually connect you to your roots. Some of y'all, you know, are out here eating all types of stuff that's not going to like allow you to vibrate on an elevated level. Like some of y'all could be eating, you know, and pardon the saying, some of y'all could be eating dead foods and you trying to give life to this body. So it's a holistic practice that if I started telling you exactly how to do it, it would take a while, but I'm going to just give you a couple of things, you know. You know, think about the physical, spiritual, and, you know, how you can connect physically and spiritually. Physically, you can connect by making sure that you are grounded. All right. Staying away from negative energies that are not there to elevate you. Okay. That's part of it, because sometimes you can try as hard as possible to elevate yourself. But if you have the wrong kind of energies around you that are constantly trying to push you down when you're trying to elevate yourself, it's going to be challenging. All right. Spend time, you know, to yourself. Spend time in meditation. Find out exactly who you are. Ask your ancestors, like, my name is so-and-so. I seek to connect with you. I don't know where I'm going. Like, you know, you say, like, speak very candidly. You know, you tell them, like, my name is so-and-so. I'm not sure what path I'm supposed to Like, show me. Okay? Show me. And you are so protected. You've been able to keep what is yours. Never forget that. That's part of the reason why. Okay? your spirit guides, your ancestors, they're right there. Okay? They're right there. And I'm getting this energy that they are here to assure that there's a level of permanence to your stability and your security. Okay, permanence meaning, for some of y'all, like, take it as it resonates. That term permanence may mean different things for many of you. Permanence means like permanent. It can't be taken. It can't be stolen. You can't be cheated out of. Like, they could try. Like, it's there. It's okay. This is your roots. Okay, this is for many of you. This is what you're going to use as the basis to build your roots. Okay, to build yourself from whatever roots, the ground up, whatever that means. Some of y'all take it as it resonates, because you already know what it means. For many of you, your roots are being planted. Okay, your roots are. It's like something's taking root. All right, that's what your spirit guides are saying. Something is taking root, and it's like once it takes root, like how many folks can take a whole. How many folks can take a whole baobab tree? And I'm taking one of the strongest ones out there. The baobab tree, the piemapu. How many of y'all know anyone that could take a baobab tree and pluck it from the ground just like that? Because the baobab tree it's not only got strong roots, it's got spirits that live within it. Now, y'all who know about the baobab tree, regardless of where you're from, you know about them trees. They're not just, grounded in strong roots. They are grounded in the spirits that live within them. That's you. You have spirits, energies, ancestors